Okay. Okay. We are on the road. Well, soon to be on the road again. Haven't even turned the car on yet. Having quite a good day at the moment because I got a bunch of stuff sorted and fixed and organised. And so things aren't quite as dire as they have been, or as I thought they were. We're going to go find a cache that is near the Peninsula Hot Springs. We're not going to go to the hot springs, even though I would love to with these dogs, but they don't like the water. And that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we've made it to the car park near the road, and so now Doctor's getting all excited. But the problem is, we're technically inside the Peninsula Hot Springs, which is not what I intended. I didn't want to be inside the hot springs. I thought that this area was going to be a car park that was accessible and was going to be fine. And I did see a small sign that said, please leave your pets at home. Of course, I'm not trying to go to the hot springs. So I'm hoping that we can get up and around and onto the fire trail that we're going to without anyone seeing us or getting upset. Can you not? Calm down. Just calm down. We can't get out now. I can't let you go running around here, okay? And you had breakfast. All I had was the dip, okay? So I'm going to have some food, and then we're going to go. So we're going to be a little bit stealthy today with this cache. But this is one of the things I like about caching. Yesterday when I was caching with Harrison down Point Nepean, I talked about to him, not on camera, but I talked with him about how one of the things I love about caching is that it's purely self-enjoyment. There's no awards. There's no... I just noticed a very impressive spider inside my car. Can you stop it? Just please stop it. You don't make that noise any other time except for when we stop like this. And I clearly I'm not getting out, so just wait. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. But please stop making that noise. There's no awards with caching. There's no sponsorships. There's no money involved. You don't win an award at the end of the day and go, yes, I'm the best, I'm the greatest. It's purely how much you enjoy it and what you get out of it. And so it's all the strictness and the rules that you want to put on it are all about you. So for me, this cache that we're going to do, I really want this cache because, as I said, I want to try and get all the caches on the peninsula, which means I've got to get this one. But I'm also going to be respectful of the fact that we are in the overflow car park of a business, that it's doing well, and I want businesses on the peninsula to do well, so I don't want to ruin their business. So we're going to be very stealth, we're going to be very particular and very important. We're going to stay on lead until we get on the fire track, all that kind of stuff. And it's those kind of rules and restrictions that you put on yourself that I think are really cool and, about caching, because that's where the enjoyment comes from, is to stick to your rules and make the cache, get the cache within your rules. Because if you want to be an absolute crazy person, you can go, oh, found it, when you didn't even find it. But if you stick to your rules, you can get that extra enjoyment out of it. So we are super close to the cache. So this is going to be a pretty easy, quick one, I think. So yeah, let's do it. fire trail. We've got a golf course just over there. And I've got my obscenely large Red Bull. I believe the cache is going to be right around here, maybe even down there, based on the map. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the dogs for a walk. We've got the ball, we're going to have a throw, and we're going to have a bit of fun first, and then we'll come back and actually get the cache. It is another fantastic location, absolutely beautiful. But there are people here, so I'm trying to be quiet. Oi, come here. Come here. Good girl, where's your sister? Asha? Is she up? Up you. Go. So now we're actually going for the cache, but we're still having a good sniff and a good explore. We've had a bark at a postie who was cutting through here. An ancient Moona tree. I don't know what a Moona tree is. One of the things that I wish I was better at was tree identification. I can recognise what I think are tea trees along here. For instance, I think that's a tea tree, but I could be wrong. Pretty sure it is. That's something I really want to improve my knowledge of. I love this kind of path. I don't know why. Makes me think like just here. Frodo and the hobbits could be down there, and the ring wraiths could be looking for them and sniffing them out, but as well as watching your dog explore and have fun. It's really good. Doctor. So there's a gate here with the golf course. Bad. Doctor, come on, we'll go down here. Huh. I thought the cache might be down this path, but it's actually back there. So I'm assuming it's probably going to be where that gate is, where I just was. So let's go see if I can find my dog. Oh, there she is. So, we've got rabbits. Asha loves, so Doctor likes to chase the ball. Asha loves to sniff out animals. Mice, rabbits, whatever. She is terrible at actually catching them though. She is very bad at that. So there are obviously rabbits in here. This is, oh my god, I want to go camping here. I want to bring a tarp and set up. This is just a beautiful spot. The peninsula, like a lot of Victoria, is full of rabbits. Have you got the ball, Doctor? I don't think she does. No, she doesn't. Try and find it in a bit. Oh, there's Ashy. Yeah, the peninsula is full of rabbits, and there's rabbit holes and divots all along here. But this is just... I cannot express how beautiful this little spot is. And I assume that that's a rabbit trail just there. Okay, so we just spent a good 20 minutes or so just sitting down. I was fiddling with social media and stuff, but I wasn't listening to anything, I wasn't doing anything, just sitting there in the peace and quiet of a beautiful spot. So we're going to get the cache and go home. There's golfers near where I think the cache is. So we'll have to wait a bit. How long does it take golfers to golf? So the golfers have gone, and I'm apparently very close to the cache. Oh, this is a beautiful tree. How did I not notice this? I completely didn't notice this before. There is no hint for this. The GPS is saying right here somewhere. And if I remember correctly, we're looking for a small black bison. Bisons normally have a key ring on the top, so they usually get hung from places. You know what we're looking for? Can you help find it? So one of the past logs said that they spent a lot of time looking around and eventually found the right hidey hole. So I knew I wasn't looking for it dangling like that. That's the key ring that I was talking about. It was in one of the little holes in the tree, which is a perfect spot for it given this tree. And I've just lost You are kidding. The key ring just fell off it. There it is. It's not really that important, but I'm going to put it back on. I like to leave things, caches especially, as much as I can find it. So this one's thing, and you can see in there. Oh, pardon me. That Red Bull has really given me the thing. Well, I didn't need anything. It's the log's fallen right out easily. And the log is wet. Very, very soft. And somebody else did say the log was full, and it does appear the log is full. So on this side, some people have written on the sideways, but I'm not a huge, I don't really care about signing logs that much. I like it, but so I'm not going to risk writing on it and ripping it and hurting it. One thing about going caching where you can go somewhere with dogs is that your dogs can wander off and sniff and explore like terriers like to do, and you can find a cache. Put it back. Wait, where did I find it? Down there. I may have shoved it a bit too far up there. That's actually really... It's much harder to see. That's better. And that is another successful geocaching adventure. I love this thing. I love this. It's not a game, it's not a sport, it's just a thing. And I love it. It's awesome.